me bend over and get it. There we go. I don't think this unit's 30 pounds. It might be 30 pounds. Anyway, I've done a lot of research, and I know quite a lot about batteries. I even wrote the article for Apple, and it's still on their website, on how to take care of lithium batteries. Now, this contains roughly an 80 amp hour battery, comparable to the 1000-watt Jackery unit, which is about $300 more expensive depending on where you get it from. It's not made as well, it doesn't have as many ports, and that's usually what everyone goes. You type in portable lithium power station. You'll end up with Jackery, and a Jackery looks almost exactly like this, except it's not made as well. It costs a lot more money. It's not as powerful. It doesn't have as many ports on it. Anyway, this is the OCMO. This is not in any way, shape, or form a paid sponsorship or nothing like that. It's like, hey, you do this, we'll do that for you. I don't make those kind of videos. Anyway, this unit currently is a $699. It's a portable power station. I do have a lot of lead-acid batteries. You can't see it, but I got 250 amp hour golf cart lead-acid batteries over there, and I got 2 more lead-acid batteries over there. I have a giant 100 amp hour Renogy, and this is a really expensive. Let me see if I can reach over here and show it to you. Let me put this microphone down just for a second. I'm going to show you what a real expensive lithium iron phosphate battery looks like. Here you're looking at, nearly $1,000 battery. Yeah? And it's really kind of important that I show this to you. Yeah, it's lithium ion battery, lithium iron phosphate battery. You see, what it is, it's battery only. I've seen these taken apart. They're really kind of intricate inside. For $1,000, it doesn't come with a charge controller for input to it, because you would not dare hook a solar panel to this without a charge controller. That would wreck the battery really quick. It would be very dumb. The battery would probably go boom, especially if you hook to a powerful power station. Yeah, and there's nowhere you can plug in your iPhone or your microwave, or you need an inverter. And I have a lot of power inverters. Yeah, so you're looking at $1,000 here, and then it doesn't have any of the important stuff that you need. It's like, why do I need that? I can just get myself a big old lithium ion. Well, where's the charge controller? Where's the power inverter for, you just don't plug stuff into it. You have to have a power inverter. Yeah, there's no ports on the front of this battery. There's just charging ports right there. That's all it's got. So that's what you get for $1,000. So what do you get with the OCMO here? And having a portable power station like this is incredibly important. Not only because it's portable, but it has everything in it. It has a charge controller, and it has the power inverter built into it. Most of the weight of this, of course, is the lithium-ion battery. But right up here, you actually have a cigarette lighter adapter. Let me plug it on. I know I have a full charge on this one. There is a Anderson power port right here where you can plug in your solar panels. What it does not come with, and I wished it did, and it's only an $8 adapter, it depends on the type of solar panels you hook into it. I'm using Renogy solar panels. I have the Renogy MC4 connectors to Anderson power pole connector adapter, which is just a little Y adapter right there. You could also too have DC in from your car. You pick whichever you want for power output. If you want to use AC output, it actually automatically turned off because I had it on for too long without doing anything. You can pick AC power output. You can choose USB power. You have USB 3, and you have 2 USB ports down here. Like I said, DC in. Over here, of course, we have your cigarette lighter adapter. And yeah, I really wished it did come with that. I do have that adapter, and it takes a maximum. Let me read my thing over here. I don't need to look at that particular part in reference to this. Let me turn it off here. You have these 2 carry handles right here. It'll take a maximum of 200 watts solar input to it. That's due to the charge controller that's in there. Most charge controllers will take 200 watt. And I know of no power station other than the super gigantic, super expensive ones that'll take more than 200 watts of solar input on them, especially on one of these little small units like this. So this is the best one for the money. Anyway, this little OCMO's $699. Weighs in at 30 pounds. Like I said, built-in inverter and charge controller. Like I said, roughly an 80 amp hour lithium-ion battery. Once again, 200 watts maximum solar input. It's not made. People will buy this and think they're going to go out in the woods or their cabin or something and bring an air conditioner. It's like, I got an air conditioner. It's not made for powering a high amperage draining air conditioner. People need to know what power requirements are, what you can stress a battery with. And you don't hook stuff like this to a jacker or anything else like that. These are for powering your lights, your fan, your TV, your coffee maker. Not all at once, by the way. You can do a couple of these things depending on how much current is drawn. Your blender, your phone, your iPad, your laptop, an efficient modern microwave. But having a portable power station like this is so incredibly handy. It's like, well, it's portable. It's meant to have in your car, like traveling in the backwoods or, those dangerous places where they make horror movies, like where you can't get a cell phone connection. Well, they are, but they're also, too, for home. And, of course, if you want to dish out $10,000 for a Generac power station to be put on the backside of your house, when the power goes out, that'll basically power everything in your house. That's fine. It's huge. It's expensive. It's not that portable. Say, and it is the case of most people, power goes out for half a day. This is also, too, a reason why it's important to have a solar panel. I have a lot of solar panels in the house. Right now, in just this house alone, I've got 600, 7, 8, 9, I have 1,200 watts of solar panels in this house alone. You can recharge this by day and use it by night. Like I said, it's not going to power your air conditioner, to blast the house with. It's basically an 80 amp hour plus lithium battery. Power your lights, going to charge your laptop many, many times. You plug your phone in. This is for emergency use. That way you can maintain communications. You can have all the lights that you want. I have, and I don't have one here, darn it, these really, really low power draining LED lamps. They have a USB port, and they're the most amazing things on earth. Everybody should have one. The next video I make, I'm going to be talking about that particular light that everybody should get. And you just plug in the front of these things. They're incredibly bright. They actually have a touch adjustment on the front of it. I think everybody should have one. I have 5 of them. I have a few at my cabin. I have a few here. It's the most useful thing since sliced bread. And but anyway, this is the Yakimo 1000. Like I said, I'm not compensated in any way, shape, or form in talking about this. Everybody should have a portable power station for when the power goes out, emergencies, for travel. The way you charge your laptop, you go camping or whatever, it's going to take care of your lights. It can run those little dinky, ultra low power microwaves, which will basically do 95% of it. You're not going to cook a giant beef stew in a microwave like that, but anything you could think of, you could, cook in one of those little dinky freaking microwaves, the modern ones. They basically feel like nothing. They're very low power. It will power one of those. Your lights, your fan, your coffee maker, your blender, phone, your iPad, your laptop. Really, really useful. Like I said, built-in charge controller, built-in power inverter. For $700, you're basically getting the same thing plus a whole lot extra as this. And this is a 100 amp hour battery that I showed you over here. It's huge. It's a Renogy lithium iron phosphate battery, but it doesn't have anything on there for doing it. It's just the battery alone. So for $700, you actually get a lot for your money on one of these suckers. I absolutely love it. It comes with its own charger. That way you can charge it in your house and throw it in the car. Like when I go down to my cabin, if I want to go down there for a weekend, this is all I need. That way it charges my phone a few times, my laptop a few times. I can watch movies on my laptop. God forbid I ever get a day off. When it gets nice and cold outside, I can burn logs on the fire, power my lights that I need, charge up my headlamp, which I use. Really, really, really love this sucker. I love my Yakimo power station. I think everybody should have a power station. Disagree with me if you like. But anyway, there we go. This is way better than a Jackery, and it costs a lot less. Thank you so much for watching. Okay? You can find these on Amazon and a couple other places. So, thank you.